OMG, subbing for X-Men's today's expose is Enchantress / Amora.
Oh, didn't you feature her on Hanging with the Hollowells like 2 years ago?
Oh my gosh, you are so correct. I did.
Oh God, you guys have such a great memory.
I know.
Yes. So she first appeared in Journey into Mystery number 103 in April 1964. And she's not normally an X-Men villain, but she's had X-Men interactions. So she was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. She has superhuman strength, stamina, durability, speed, agility, reflexes, healing, and longevity, and expertise in mysticism and seduction. Seduction. She's a seducer, trickster lady. And she is Asgardian. Enchantress / Amora is Asgardian. She works with Loki a lot. She's one of Thor's greatest enemies. And she is a member of the Masters of Evil. Stuff of villains. Evil. Get it?
Evil.
And the Enchantress repeatedly faces against the Avengers and things like that. However, she has also been affronted by the attempts of Scarlet Witch many a time. One time, Amora was defeated and trapped in an Odin Force barrier and stripped of her powers. And then Lady Deathstrike and Typhoid Mary went to rescue her. And we're gonna help you regain your powers. And so she does. She gets her powers back, and then they start making this sisterhood of mutants. We are the sisterhood of the traveling pants. Mutants. And they will help her in exchange for battling the X-Men with them. So when she's back in her full power, she teams up with Selena and resurrects Madeline Pryor. And while they're fighting, she is ambushed by the X-Man M, and she defeats her in a surprise attack. And since then, Madeline Pryor's we will continue the sisterhood. Her sacrifice will not be for naught. And then, one time in the Axis storyline, there's a point where the heroes and villains swap, so their morality switches. And it's the moral inversion because the Scarlet Witch and Doctor Doom try to bring out Xavier and Onslaught and stuff like that, so this thing happens. But in that time, Magneto recruits Enchantress as his new Avengers to stop the now villainous Avengers and X-Men. So, so she has X-Men connections. Enchantress.
Yeah. And she's there's a crazy Thor story going on right now where there was an alternate future where Thor turned evil, had sex with Enchantress. They made a baby together, but then that future got pruned, basically never happened. But then Enchantress tricked Thor into believing that she missed her son that she had with, I think it was Namor in another alternate future. She tricked Thor into feeling bad for her to bring that son back. But she actually tricked him into bringing back Thor's son. So now Thor's son that never existed in an alternate dimension is now in the present with Thor, Rachel Summers style.
Oh, those comic books there.
Yep.
Ow.
Ow. But it's funny because
I had to literally lean forward to understand everything you were saying.
I know.
Clutching the pearls. Gay gasp.
This is why people used to hate talking to me at work. Because, one time I literally brought up AOA of Age of Apocalypse Nightcrawler, and they're like, oh, Nightcrawler looks cool. It's well, it's Nightcrawler, but it's not Nightcrawler. And they all just, hit their forehead and went, I'm done with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bye.
Nightcrawler bitches. Let's be honest. Yeah, come on.
Yeah. But it was funny because Thor's son ended up bonding with him and not wanting to really talk to Enchantress, so it didn't really go the way she planned.
And Sexy Xy's, if you guys want to catch up on any of Enchantress's stories, I know that both of her sons are actually in the Strange Academy, so please check out those. I highly suggest those, especially if you like the younger kid stories. It's amazing. All of them are available on Ultimate right now. Please check them out.
So you approve of my selection? I'm so proud.
Yes. Yes, honey. I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it.
Welcome to Bayville, my new home. It's time you remember why they call me Storm.
Look at me, I'm fat. Do I look that bad to you? Easy, you fuzzy elf. Everything is going to be just fine.
Storm. Storm. That was tight. I give it 2 thumbs up.
Welcome to this week's Solving for X. My name is Shawn. I'm the ultimate excavationist and very flamboyant, even though we're not on video today.
And I'm something of an X-Fan myself. Fireworks, Kevin.
Pew, 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 pew.
And I'm your astonishing X-Men fan, Ryan.
You look like you're going to fall over in your chair, girl.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, she's flexible. And I'm sorry, I'm not a fan. I'm a stan.
Oh.
Who gets to knock the boots with me?
Yes. Well, shall we get into our sinister gossip hour of doom? Doomiest doom?
My newest
That's
favorite
sinister.
hour.
Yes. So, Rai, you brought to us a post that you saw about Jean in the opening credits, and it blows my mind. Tell us about it.
All right, so if Sexy X's, check out the next time when we are watching the opening credits, because you will notice that Jean is being the most extra of the extra telepath or telekinesis is. She is, if you watch, the paper that she is writing on in the opening credits is not even touching her desk. Again, why would you
Just
not
floating.
use the pencil just to write on it? I don't know. But whatever. I think it's cute. And I just recently saw that. Please check it out because my mind was blown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like she's just elevating it to get a better look. But yeah, most of us would just use the pencil to write rather than lifting up the paper. But hey, you do you,
wait,
Jean.
closer to her face.
Glasses or contacts? Like, if you can't see the paper, just get glasses. Come on, Jean. You'd look cute in them. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
She would. Oh my gosh, I would have a boner like crazy. Anyway.
So like
She
normal.
would have kind of like the
That's true.
she would have like the sexy librarianness of Emma
Yes, that's
Frost,
my
but
stick.
as Jean.
Get that pencil skirt on with that pencil in your
Yes.
paper.
Mm-hmm. She has some things to correct about you, Kevin.
She can put an updo on, and then when she's ready to get nasty, she's like,
Yep. No. And then
It's very
it's just
Janie
one.
Briggs.
It's one thing. It's one thing. Yes.
Yep.
yes. Yep.
Mhm.
That's what I love. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that has happened several times in the TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's a great show. You
What's
guys should
that?
check it out.
Is it better than Charmed?
He uses that to stab vampires.
Right. I came across this news article today, and it was very impressive, very exciting. I want to share. So,
Please
you know the
do.
scene in Thunderbolts when it shows Yelena like nosediving off of the top of the building?
Yeah. It's kind of
Florence Pugh actually did that.
Oh wow. Yay
And
stunts.
she said like it was a big hoopla. Like Marvel was like, absolutely not, you will not do this. And it got to the point they were gonna just remove the scene because she was so insistent that they do it. She even called herself a Karen. She started calling Kevin Feige and being like, no, we need to do this scene. This is huge press. Like, this is a cool scene. I want to do it. I want to be able to talk about it. And she fought to be able to jump off that building.
That's neat.
And I guess it's the second tallest building in the world. She says she's not afraid of heights. She's like thrilled by them. So that's why she wanted to do it so bad.
Oh my
all right,
goodness.
so I was shocked when you first said this, but then I remember that I actually saw the video. Like, I watched the YouTube of her talking about this, being like, we need to do this. This has to be done. And also, if you think about it, that is Yelena, though. Like, that's the Yelena in the MCU. How many times, like, hello, when she was fighting with Hawkeye, one of my absolute favorite scenes from the MCU ever. And she's like, oh my God, when you did the flip me over your back, like, that was so good. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
Just the way that she even says, yes, Kate Bishop. Like, just the way that, like, she, like, oh my God, I love it. It's just
she's
so good.
Fun. She
is. So when when she said that she had to do that, like, I understood that, like, yeah, that's actually the character. That's what the character would do, though.
Well, and I feel
she
like
is basically Natasha 2.0. That's what she is.
Yeah. I feel like I didn't really care about Yelena until she was in the movies, and I feel like the writers have changed her character in the comics to mirror Florence Pugh's style of Yelena. So now she's even
Isn't that
more
the way
prominent
things
in
go?
the comics.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Stop it. Are you talking about what was it? Blood
Oh yeah, Blood Hunters.
Freaking loved her to death in Blood Hunters. So good. Everyone check it out if you can, please.
But she even had like her own series for a minute where like she was super sarcastic, and when she'd walk into her room she'd like label everything in the room. It was so funny and so fun and so different. Well, sexy Xies, we have a little sneaky peeky for you. For our trash talk this month, we are going to do a little retro look at the 1992 Konami X-Men arcade game with friend of the pod, Chris. But this also led to a new discovery. Well, for me anyway, somebody doesn't tell me anything. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. I'm just kidding. I just love that big mouth of yours. Ryan, do you want to tell us about Cosmic Invasion?
Well, Cosmic Invasion is supposed to literally be an 8-bit amazing video game. That's supposed to be a, let's say, continuation of what we saw from every... Honestly, I hate to say it, but doesn't it look very Copcan?
Yeah, Capcom.
Sorry, Capcom.
Yeah. I was like, what's Copcan? But yeah, Capcom. It's very Marvel vs. Capcom of it.
Sometimes dyslexia kicks in. Sorry, guys.
Well, and apparently, I was watching a video. I guess the guys who did Shredder's Revenge, which is like heralded as one of the best Turtles games, are working on Cosmic Invasion. So we're gonna expect to get something akin to the original Konami arcade, but faster. And of course, it's not just X-Men anymore. It's like random ass people from all over Marvel. So we'll talk about the characters that have been released, and we'll also give you an idea of what characters we think will be joining the roster.
All right.
Any other sinister gossip before we move on?
No, but let's... never mind. There's so many things I can't wait to discuss on that church talk.
I know. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
So last week we asked, if you were a mainstream mutant, would you be a actor, model, singer, or writer? How do we think this panned out?
Maybe actor.
I'm going to say actor, too, because, like, just how you could take influence with your mutant powers, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, coming in dead last, we had singer. Nope, that's a lie. Model with 11%. People don't want to be a model. Singer got 18%. Writer got 30%. Actor got 41%, nearly half the votes. And I feel like I could see why, because as an actor, you could kind of do all of those things. Like, it opens up the door to all four of those.
Exactly. It's kind of what I was getting at when I chose it. Because I'm like, everything I do it stems from that acting first. So.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, for me, I can get the recognition as the actor and then continue my writing. Finally put out book 2 so everybody knows what happens to Aiden. Is he dead? Who knows?
Isn't that in the works?
Yes. Naughty, naughty. And as soon as I get past this fucking test for school, I can continue. And I can finally play Rivals. All right. So today we're talking about the white stuff of the stuff of villains. This premiered October 5th, 2002. Written by Adam Beechin, directed by Gary Graham.
Oh, Gigi.
Oh, Gigi. You're like an old friend now.
Exactly. We love our Gigi. We got to get Gary on that. We got to get Gary on the pod.
Gosh,
every time I say his name, I'll be like, Gary Graham. And I'll be like, why do you say it like
what
that?
are you doing?
He'll be like, hey, Gigi.
Gigi's on, guys.
It's reminds me of, I don't know, Miss Saigon, there's a character called Gigi, and she's like, see my bikini, it's just the right size.
Nice.
Yes, got it, Queen.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, Queen, get us into part 1.
Who is it, me or who? Who started?
Yeah,
It's
you're
you.
Queen. You're
You-
Queen.
You give us the expose, honey.
Expose starts. Okay. Okay, so it starts. A shitty hotel. Night. 3 men sit outside a stoop, and they have terrible facial hair. I was like, ew. Get rid of that. They see Wanda walk by and decide to force a toll out of her. It's like, yeah, you gotta pay the toll if you walk by here. If you don't pay the toll, you're gonna have to get it some other way. No rapey vibes here. Kids show. Wanda automates some cars and chases the men away. And we also get this light post that's like, I'm gonna come at you. Like everything comes to life. It's like very much Brave Little Toaster over here, and very Christine vibes according to this.
You broke him.
Brave Little Toaster.
Don't you know
I won't
how
be able
old
to
they are?
sleep now thinking of that.
I'm gonna cry. The water blanket thing. All right. All right. Wanda continues forward to her clandestine. I love that word, clandestine. Meeting with Caliban. She asks him to find Neto. It's like, I need to know where he is. He's like, it is not possible. Caliban refuses at first, but Wanda can be persuasive. And she's like, garbage on you. I threw garbage on you. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, well, I can't find him because he's too powerful. He's too advanced to be located. So it's not like I don't want to. And she's like, okay. He's like, and Caliban's like, if you asked for somebody else, bitch, I could have helped you. But now he's like, oh, okay, then look for my brother, Quickie. Oh. Yeah. Pietro. So ta-da.
Ta-da. I was so excited. Was this our first previously on X-Men Evolution?
No.
Okay.
There were several before this. Yeah.
Yeah. And for sure between
Especially
seasons
when we
season
had
here.
what's called when we had Makeover Manor in season 1.
Yeah. And the 2-parters and we've had him. Yeah.
Okay. It just felt more exciting this time because it actually went through like multiple episodes.
Well, I'm very sorry to interrupt this podcast, but I wanted to let everyone know that Shawn and I have actually bought the Dazzler Sound in Light of novel, and just because these two fools will get the biggest kick out of this, I wanted to read the First sentence of the back of it. And here I go. When Rockstar walked out of S.H.I.E.L.D., she hoped that she would have the last of the clandestine organization. Word for word on actually the back of this book. I thought that these two guys needed to actually hear that. I'm so sorry for interrupting this podcast
meant
for
to be
saying that, but I thought these two guys needed to hear that.
Yeah.
Just so you know, that's my shadow name. I wrote that book.
I know clandestinely.
And as soon as I said, I was like, I'm going to read this, I was like, Kevin's going to break out in a song.
Yeah.
It's wicked. It's wicked.
Amazing.
It's always there. It's always there in my brain.
Yes. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I had to bring that up just because I thought it was amazing. Because I was literally reading the back of this, and I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" Like, I was like but I am very excited to read that book. Who knows? Maybe that would be a Trish in the future.
I love that.
Trisha Fuchsia Past.
Trisha Future. Yes, I love it. All right, I guess we'll get back to the podcast. Back at the dilapidated manor. The mansion is still being rebuilt. Kurt and Spike come up from a secret gazebo and head towards school. Kurt confronts Spike after losing his friend circle. That actually was kind of sad. And also, like, fucking shame on them. Like, why would they... Whatever. We'll get back on that. Neither of them notice Robert DaCosta basking in the sun on the top of the mansion. Sunspot powers up and heads down into the mansion to help Iceman, Multiple, Magma, Storm, Cannonball, and Beast clear the debris.
Yeah.
Again, I think this is just such a great way of showcasing, like, second characters, mutant powers. Like, it was just like a great thing. Like, should he have flown? Yes, but we won't get into that.
They were so cool. I love seeing them work together, the secondary characters and these new mutants doing stuff. Like, they're so good at their power utilizations.
Yeah. And it was interesting to see how they, like, managed it, like, putting it all together, freezing it, making it into a block. Like, it was cool. It's cool. It's creative.
Mm-hmm.
It just shows how you could use those powers in fighting and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Against Apocalypse.
Who said that was coming? There's a reason I use Gambit instead of Apocalypse. No.
All right. Beast goes to carry the cube debris to the trash. Scott walks by, offering up a ride to school. Kitty is about to run into Beast, but phases through him. Eyes open. Eyes open. She loses. This was so fucking disturbing to me.
It was super gross.
I have
Toothbrush.
notes in my book that literally says Shawn is going to have such a problem with this.
Yeah,
I do.
I put ill.
How did this happen? How did she lose her toothbrush in Beast? How did it not rip through his aorta or his throat? Like, did it just lodge itself in his neck?
If you look at the way that she did it, it was literally like in his lungs. It was
lungs,
in
okay.
his lungs. Like the way that she
Okay.
grabbed it out.
I don't know. Okay, that's fine. We'll give it to it.
No, it's not still cool. Like, he would die if there was a toothbrush in his lungs.
Yeah. But all
Yeah.
he did was cough up some toothpaste bubbles.
It was so disturbing. Like,
I hate
unnecessary.
I know. Outside, trucks drive away with the debris from the mansion. They are called Confidential Construction Company, and your secrets are safe with us. Much foreboding. The way they
Yeah.
focused on this, I was like, this is coming back later in this episode, but then now I realize it didn't, so it must be coming back next episode.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. You just
The
have a
CCC.
toothbrush in your lungs.
Pretty sure it's Kevin's scene.
You can't silence me.
All right. Back at the Brotherhood house, Toad tries on Pietro's outfit and frolics a boot. He's very sexily doing this, like, ooh la la, look at me. I'm Pietro.
He was
It's like- it's
feeling
like little
himself.
Yeah, very much footy pajamas. I used to love my full suit footy pajamas as a child. I'm like, "Oot, toot, toot." So I would do the same thing. Lance, Albers, and Blob try to get Toad to stop. Blob and Toad get mad that no one actually made Avalanche the leader. They are tired of cleaning Pietro's room. Lance earthquakes the garbage out the window. Toad jumps out of the room, dancing about, idiotically, in the corner. He stumbles into Wanda's room to find her gone. Oh, okay. I think of the next part of that scene. Oh no, we didn't get to it. Never mind. Oh yeah, we didn't. No. Oh yeah, never mind. Okay. I'm good.
Meanwhile, Wanda takes a bus to a remote town. Kind of sketchy as fuck. Like, how does she know how to... But whatever.
Oh, sorry. Wait, it was that scene before then. Because there's a part where, like, the pajamas fall off of Toad, and Lance looks at him like, like it must have been naked in it underneath, don't you think?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. And honestly, at the first thing that I'm thinking about is, like, you think he's got warts on his dick?
Ew.
Why?
Genital warts? Kiss the frog? I don't know.
We've been there before.
Unfortunately.
Do you also think that fucking around with Toad would, like, give you hallucination? Let's talk about that. For a second.
Oh my goodness. Maybe. Who knows?
That could be, like, the best sex you've ever had. So I could understand why, like, Husk actually did it in Wolverine and the X-Men.
Wolverine, yeah, just don't open your eyes and you're fine.
Oh, at that point, I think she would have accepted anything. She was not pretty herself.
No, she wasn't. And he was the janitor. The janitor.
They make good money.
It's always the janitor.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, sorry, where was I? Wanda confronts Pietro and demands to know where Neto is. Pietro tries to escape, but Wanda locks his legs in place. Pietro swears he doesn't know where Neto is. Usually, Neto comes when Pietro needs something. Wanda traps Pietro in a locker. Just then, the police show up. The cops swerve narrowly in to avoid the locker that Pietro is trapped in.
Yeah. This was a crazy scene. Like, it showcases how powerful Wanda is. She stopped Pietro like dead in his tracks. The one power that he has.
Yeah.
It kind of gave me a little bit of a, I'm sorry, but pop culture moment.
Pop culture moment.
Like, it reminded me of when when Jean was dying, or like killing Professor X and X-Men 3. Like, with everyone
Okay.
coming and like everyone swerving out of the way. Maybe I'm going too much, but you could tell me.
No, I could see that. I like that. Get it, mama.
I called her Carrie. I was getting Carrie vibes.
Oh, total Carrie. Also,
Yeah.
how do you guys feel about the Carrie show now being done on Amazon?
It's Mike Flanagan, so I'm here for it. I think he's amazing, and I think he can do anything.
All right. I will trust you, but I hate when they do this shit. Like, did you see I Knew What You Did Last Summer?
Oh, don't talk about that with me. Don't even go there. But he didn't do that. That wasn't his fault.
I wasn't saying it was his fault. I'm just saying reboot TV shows. Like, that's what scares me.
Yeah. But he just did The Monkey, which was fucking amazing. And he also did The House on Bly Manor, or The Haunting of Bly Manor.
Everyone,
So I think
everyone
he'll do
is
it.
like judging him as like the king of horror for 2025 right now. Don't worry.
Yeah. So I trust.
Yeah.
But I also will agree with you on the fact, like, do we need another iteration of Carrie? Because there's
been
not a lot to the Carrie story. Like, it's just kind of like...
Like, what else are we
She's-
gonna say? She
Yeah.
already has a sister. She like like.
And there's a wonderful Carrie musical.
I've seen it.
I've never seen
It's so fun.
it.
It's so fun.
Yeah. Back at school, Principal Kelly tells Lance Alvers that him and the other Brotherhood have been expelled. Lance is mad. He surmises that the Brotherhood was used to mess with the Xavier kids. Lance earthquakes a desk onto Kelly's foot. I think he traps him with the desk somehow. I guess it's on his foot. And bounces. Outside the school, he finds Gambit waiting for him. Gambit tells Lance to gather the Brotherhood and meet him at the Brotherhood house. He wants to recruit them. Lance gets mad and leaves. You guys.
See, okay.
Go ahead. You go ahead. Yours has to do with the episode.
Mine has to do with this desk thing. I didn't think it was on his foot. I think he just trapped him like in the little thing where the chair goes, and
Like-
he was just so weak that he couldn't open it. He's just so weak. He's
Okay.
so piddly. It's probably full of books and stuff inside the desk. He's like, I can't move it.
That tracks.
yeah.
So I was just gonna bitch really quick, but it's a little end in a funny thing. So Kevin and Ryan both know I fucking hate my job. I got marked down today because I said the name Christine instead of Christina, but I'm only bringing it up because I thought this was the most like funny and somewhat like not good thing ever. Apparently, I'm probably not supposed to say this. Apparently, if we get a call from Blue Cross and Blue Shield Louisiana, we have to call them and they ask us for a password. The password is gumbo. Like, really? Appropriation much?
Sure. Oh my goodness. Hey everybody, I made gumbo.
Yeah, might as well just say beignet.
And what's your password? Gumbo.
Gumbo.
Oh.
All right, but I digress.
Oh, that's it. Okay. 7.
Yeah.
Rogue sits by herself, drawing. She overhears a fight between Spike and 2 Trumpers. Yep. Rogue goes to intervene. She's like, shut your mouth. Spike spikes up and scares the Trumpers. And then she's like, hey, put those away. No, but they get excited to tattle on Principal Kelly. Once they're gone, Spike has issues retracting his spikes. He's like, I can't. He concentrates really hard, and they go back in. Meanwhile, the Trumpers run into Gambit. Gambit tells them to forget the incident. He ignites their pencil and throws it into an innocent tree, murdering it. This is like a foreshadowing of what's to come with Gina and her paper and pencil. They run off scared. Yeah, so Gambit's look has been changed for the better, I think, right? His eyes are correct now. So yeah.
So speaking of, what do we think of his like Gambit onesie underneath the coat?
I actually kind of really like it a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but it could just me being partial to reading 100 to 199, I think, or I'm sorry, 59 Ultimate X-Men to 100 X-Men right now. So, like, that's the only reason that I feel like this is like perfect, because I know that I think Paul was on here in the past, right? Where he said that this season was kind of influenced a lot from Ultimates. And you really, really see that like a lot in this, like to the point that like you don't get the unfortunate outcome of the Ultimate X-Men that's in, what is the Ultimate Universe's numbers? But you know what I mean. So we just don't get that. So, but literally seeing everything from this, it was kind of canon exactly to what Ultimate Universe's Gambit and Rogues were.
Yeah, I'd agree. That's a really good point.
Yeah, sure.
Kevin doesn't even know.
Kevin, I'm going to give you my password so that you can read.
That's the 2000s ones, right?
Yeah.
Everything that was like reprinted in 2000.
Yeah.
There was like a new outline of Cyclops, Gambit, Rogue, there was literally like a new what they should be, or
is that
what
the one with the short hair Gene?
Supposed to be. Say that again?
Yeah, the short hair Gene. I've seen those.
Yeah.
I remember in the 2000s when those came out. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then Gambit got killed by falling debris.
Say that again?
That. And then Gambit got killed by falling debris. I hated that.
Seriously, he had such a potential. Like, why couldn't he become part of the team? Like, but it was a good.
I just feel like the writers didn't like him.
True. I also think that what's called, they just wanted a bigger storyline for Rogue, to be honest with you.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, at that time, it was the Anne Paquin run.
True.
I mean, those were the comics that, inspired by the movies with all their new suits and everything.
Yeah.
See, I know stuff.
All right, here we go. Scene 11. A brigade of armored cars drive Pietro towards the...
Are we on 8?
No, we're on 8.
What?
And we're on 8.
All right. Keep that out. Sorry about that, guys. Rogue finds a way to Gambit. Kitty catches up with Rogue, and then they watch Gambit leaving. Kitty's eager.
You say erger, I say eager.
I love it.
And I say come.
Potato.
Come.
Coming.
I love coming. Yeah. Oh, God. Kitty's eager to go to Scott. Kitty's eager to go tell Scott. But Rogue tells her there's no time. She grabs Kitty and tells her to go. She grabs Kitty and tells her to go follow Gambit. Fuck. 6 period.
Damn, you're a bad girl.
Damn, Gina.
Damn, Gina. Back at the Brotherhood house, Lance drives up in his Jeep. Blob is just finishing up hiding a bunch of stuff in the closet. Toad comes downstairs in another quickie outfit. Lance comes in and shakes the house, and the closet bursts open. He warns them that Gambit is after them. Just then, a Shawn card, well, a flaming card, floats into the house and splodies. The Brotherhood scatter. Gambit throws a scarf around a fan and frolics about the room, doing nothing but looking extremely gay. Gambit manages to take Toad hostage. Gambit lights him up and threatens to let go, which will splody Toad. All he wants to do is talk.
All he wants to do is talk.
Was there any point to Gambit swinging around on the fan? Like, he didn't actually do anything.
Like, I literally was watching the entire thing being like, why? No. He didn't need to.
Yeah.
He's agile and swift. Look at me.
And the fan would probably break out of this. It's like in the original Daredevil movie when Ben Affleck was sitting on one of the fan blades. I'm like, that would not hold him up there.
No, right. And there's her Ant-Man, small and sitting on him,
Yep.
The Brotherhood agree to chat with Gambit. Gambit tells them that Magneto is giving them a chance to prove themselves. Neto wants them to prove themselves by busting loose Pietro. Outside, Kitty and Rogue watch as the Brotherhood take off in Lance's Jeep. They hitch a ride on a big rig to follow. Kitty phases through the front of the rig and sees Lance's Jeep heading a different direction. They phase out of the rig. They somehow know another rig is going their way and phase into it. They're just going from car to car to car. This time, Kitty phases through the roof and tracks it. They jump into old people's trunk. They continue to track and phase to keep up with the Jeep. Oof.
Shenanigans! Shenanigans!
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Do you know that if Kitty's powers were ever used this way before? Because this is amazing. Like, this is like so perfect to actually like be like a spy. Like, this is so perfect. Like, I don't know if I can't think of any. Have you?
It makes me think of Kitty in Ultimate Spider-Man. I feel like she was a little more smart like this, but not really. Like, even that Kitty didn't really use it exactly the same way. So this was a lot of fun and really creative. I just wish they answered the question a little bit more. If you're in the back of a big rig, how are you seeing where Lance is going?
Thank you. Because I was like, when are we going to see Kitty's head be like, where's the car? Like,
Yeah.
Like, scoop out of the... Like, no, definitely.
Right.
I totally thought that.
Steve,
Like, I don't know. They're like, oh, we're stopping. We should check. Like, no.
Yeah.
You should be checking 24/7. Like,
Yep. With Kitty's like ninja background, along with this kind of spy idea of her phasing through stuff, like she could have a whole comic just on her own. This would be sick.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh,
but
team up with. I mean, this never happened, but what if it like Shadow Cat and Catwoman? What a fun team up that would be.
And Black Cat.
Yes. Ah! Get it, Felicia.
Yes.
yes, Felicia, yes. A brigade of armored cars drive Pietro towards a prison. Kitty and Rogue find Lance's Jeep. The earth starts to shake as higher up the cliff Lance uses his powers. He brings down an avalanche, knocking the armored cars off the cliff. Major Kyle calls in for support, but it's too late. The Brotherhood is already attacking. As Blob struggles to free Pietro, Rogue and Kitty join the fight by defending the army men. Rogue absorbs Lance's powers, knocking him out.
Kitty phases and saves Pietro as his armored truck is about to fall off the cliff. Pietro escapes. Higher up the cliff, Wanda watches. She vows to get Pietro soon. The Brotherhood get in Lance's Jeep, with Toad driving, and head out.
Rogue chases after the Brotherhood. She uses Lance's power to try to stop them, but it's too late. I keep saying that in this one. I keep Ursuling all about.
Ursuline.
Just
I love
Ursuling. Just then, a cadre of army men file in behind the girls. Major Kyle tells the army men to stand down. He saw that the girls were trying to save them. He thanks them and tells them not everyone hates mutants. Rogue and Kitty go to leave. Kitty insists they finally call Scott. But it's too late. No, just kidding. I just wanted to add it.
Yes. Major Kyle. Ooh, Major Kyle.
Ooh.
All right. I like that moment. He's like, yes, I watched you. I'm not just one of those follow orders kind of guy. I see what I sees, and I make my own decisions.
Yeah,
right.
Major Kyle.
Yeah. So are we 13? Yes.
We're acting like it.
Okay. So, at the Brotherhood house later, Gambit makes an appearance. Fabulous. He tells the Brotherhood that they're losers. The Brotherhood asks if they can still join Neto. Gambit laughs at them and tells them they suck and need to prove themselves first. They will be reporting to Quicksilver now.
What? Quicksilver?
Gasp.
Gasp.
I kind of love this though because you actually got to hear that like Magneto not only has one team, but he has two now. So
Yeah.
come for us, Xavier. Like that's what he's saying basically. Like so that's what he's doing through. He's basically making Quicksilver his minion to do whatever he wants for.
Mm-hmm.
So now he has not one but two. But guess what? We also have a regular team and a New Mutants, so we're ready.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, is Mystique trapped in that facility? Are we to assume that she just never got out when they left her?
Wait, surprises.
You do know you're such a liar face.
I didn't say I didn't know. I just said I don't know what to say. I'm not going to tell you.
Fine.
It's going to be
14.
fun. I'm just going to say it's going to be fun.
Okay, fine.
And you're going to love it.
You'll know sooner than later.
Fine.
That's all I'll say.
Back at the Manor, Rogue and Kitty report in to Scott and Xavier. Rogue tells them it was all her idea. Scott and Xavier agree with their Scott and Xavier agree, although their judgment was dumb, their motives were admirable. Scott tells them they're in good eyes with they're in the good eyes of Xavier, but they have to report to detention on Saturday. Kelly's not cutting them any slack for ditching 6th period. Kitty gets mad and storms off.
I hate it. I'm sorry, but I hated this. When they literally said, they're like, all right, but you got to go to detention. Like, it's like, after everything we did.
And we know how much of an ass Kelly is already. Like, okay, I guess they have to follow the rules of school. But I don't know.
That pissed me the fuck off that they had to actually go to detention. Like, why would they? I hate Kelly. Period.
Yeah, it feels like Xavier and Scott know Kelly's an asshat and they know what he's doing, but they're bowing down to whatever he wants to appease him so that the mutants can go to school. but Xavier, just fucking wipe his brain.
Yeah.
Just set him straight. Like,
Yeah, and
protect your kids.
They don't really want to go to school anymore. It's like now it feels like you're forcing them to go when they don't want to.
Yeah, like I don't know why they don't just turn the manor into more of a school in this, like it is in the comics, because they didn't go to school in the comics. Like we could be past this.
Yeah.
I get it. I totally do too, but right now I get that they actually have to have their educations and stuff like that because everything's new, and so we have to go about that this way. But give us about like 4 years and you'll see, Shawn. You'll see.
Yeah, and this keeps Kelly in the story, so I get it.
Mm-hmm.
We just gotta wait. Like, good things come to those who wait. Don't worry, babe.
All right. Shall we get into our wrap up? Shall we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Oh, but first off, this odd fucking smile between Scott and Rogue. Like, Kitty storms off, and Rogue's like, huh. And Scott's like,
yeah. Like, oh, I guess it's very much like the whole like 90s like it's very like oh.
Yeah.
Like, there you go.
That's how it goes.
Hands on the hips.
Yeah. Was this British Bitch and like Emma? Pretty cool, like Iceman. Australian Wolverine, you kind of love it, but kind of hate it. Fat and Swatty like Jubilee, unspeakable like X-Men, Argent and Sybil.
I'll go first. Because
Right.
this is my first ever of the season Australian Wolverine.
Wow.
I know. I've been like very happy so far and been very happy, Britishly bitchin' happy. But this is my Australian Wolverine. This episode wasn't bad really by any means, but it was kind of like whatever. It was filler. It felt like filler. It's one of those stepping stone kind of episodes where we are given tidbits for later. You know, we have Wanda kind of tracking down Magneto. We have life at school and Spike kind of having difficulty with his powers, all those little things. And the weird Scott Xavier acting like two gay dads bothered me. I don't know why. It just felt super strange. I didn't like it. So I'm like, it's an all right episode. I mean, the powers usage and there are some creative things done here. I just didn't like. It didn't move me a lot.
Okay. Well, that's harsh. What do you think, Ryan?
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm jumping on that harsh train because I honestly felt like it was a not Britishly bitchin', but an Australian. Sorry. It was an Australian Wolverine for me. I just really didn't. And every episode before had like an amazing, wow factor. Let's say that, but that didn't have that for me. This episode, which was fine. Every episode or every season needs a filler up, so you got to at least give them 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I, for one, love this episode, is what I would be saying if I loved it, but I also gave it an Australian Wolverine. You kind of love it, you kind of hate it, for all the same reasons. Yeah. I mean, it's cool that we got to see more of Gambit, and they did a good job with him. I wish he got a little flirty with Rogue again, which would have been sexy. But yeah, it was just pieces moving around the table. Nothing really big happened. So, again, not bad, but if I were doing like a greatest hits of the show, I would not stop on this episode.
Yeah, right.
Same.
Well, good. We're all very simpatico then for this one. We also the same thing.
And we're all harsh.
I'm so happy we didn't have a guest on this one. No, sorry.
Yeah. But we will next week. Yay!
I can wait. Okay, sorry.
All right, who was the MXP, our most excellent player?
I put Kitty. Because I think she was doing the most work, even though if it wasn't feasible. I think she was doing the most work. And she's taking charge. She's becoming her own person. I really like that.
I have to agree. 100%. It was Kitty all the way. She was just like pushing forward for everything for it. And she was, again, like I said throughout the season, she's just becoming more of a pivotal character of the
She
X-Men.
saved lives.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah,
she's just doing so much more now. So, Kitty all the way.
And leaving her toothbrush and beast.
Ew, stop it. Why do you have to bring that up? I'm reliving my trauma. I'm going to dare to be different. I'm going to give it to Rogue, only because Kitty wouldn't have been the fantastic Kitty she was if Rogue didn't force her. Rogue was kind of the impetus that put Kitty in motion. But I think it's very close because you're right. Like, Rogue wouldn't have gotten to Lance if not for Kitty, but Kitty wouldn't have gotten there without Rogue pushing her. So it's really like both of them for this episode.
Yeah.
What would you say is the X Factor? What stands out? What is it? What?
I put Wanda carrying it up. That's what I put. We love it.
Yeah.
For this one, I put literally the comparison of the Rogue and Gambit love affair. Just how it literally was so very much like the ultimate version of it. Gambit was the bad guy. She took him and she was part of him. And, we'll talk about this later in the series, guys, but I'm pretty sure that that's exactly what the writers took it from, because you'll see.
Ooh. I am going to copy Kevin and say Wanda, because that's the standout stuff for this episode. It's kind of like funny how, now that I think about it, this is really like 2 episodes in one, because we have Wanda going on a tirade, but then we kind of leave that behind and focus on Kitty and Rogue. And even though Wanda makes an appearance later, it's like it's 2 separate episodes, 2 adventures.
Yeah.
Well, this week I want to know, speaking of Wanda, Sexy Xyz, do you want to see Marvel recanonize Pietro and Wanda being Magneto's children? Are we willing to go back? I'll tell you, for me, fuck yeah. They were so good as Magneto's children. I don't care if we have to rewrite the story yet again. We do it with Wanda all the time. Just have her be like, oops, I wished it into existence with my powers because I'm broken. And it's truly that we are his kids. Make it happen.
For me, that's what I've preferred to believe. It's what I've always went off of, even though it changed a million times. That was my headcanon anyway, so it would make sense to go back to that.
Okay.
I have to completely agree. It has to be that they are his kids. Like, it can't be anything different. Like, I can't believe anything different. Like, when they said that, they're like, oh no, blah blah blah. It was the I'm sorry, well, someone changed their powers or whatever. I was like, no, the
high evolutionary or whatever. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Oh my God, look at our baby. Like,
I did Scarlet Witch for MXP. I learned a lot.
Good.
Our expose.
Yes. And thank you. But it was like, no. We need it that way. Any other way, please don't give it to us. Marvel, MCU, Do not.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much more story. And plus, I don't see Magneto going through all the, like, rigmarole to be like, hey, you guys are my children just so you'll be on my team. I'm lying to you, but I just want you on my team, so I'm going to tell you this. Like, why? There's no point to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. I feel like I was going to say something else and I forgot. I was going to say the comics are still treating it that way anyway. Like, Wanda calls Magneto her father out of, like, respect for what they have. So it's like we're already pretty much there. The writers are on board. It's just Marvel hasn't flipped the switch yet.
Sure.
Also, in the future of even Adam X, her son is a mutant, so why wouldn't she be?
True. That's a very good point. All right. Well, last week we did a little thing. Num One was on the episode, and we asked the question: Who would be more into pup play? I feel so dirty. Fabian Cortez are Boom Boom. So, Kevin, you had Fabian, me, Fabian,
yes,
and Num One had Boom Boom. So, Fabian won 67%. People liked your argument.
Yeah, I was very proud of that argument, actually.
Yeah. And Fabian's such a little bitch boy. Like, Num One made a good argument. I think the best they could with that character, but Fabian's just made to be a pup.
Yeah. It's like
He is,
it's in his DNA.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually did vote for Boom Boom just because I thought that Boom Boom is into some weird shit. So she would totally be like all about that. So that's why I thought Boom Boom would actually be like a good, valid choice. But seeing the Fabian side, Fabian would also be an amazing choice.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like Boom Boom would not say no to anything. She's the type of character that's going to try everything at least once.
Like, oh, you want me to do that? Okay.
All right. Shove one where? Okay.
Boom, you're gone.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, next week I saw on Disney Plus the little sentence tagline for this next episode, Blind Alley. I'm so happy to finally get to see this happen. Hopefully it goes there. But we're also going to have a guest, Kevin, a guest.
Yes, I asked Colby to come on to the show, Colby Melvin from X-Men 101.
Woo!
Woo! And next episode is one of my favorite episodes ever of this series. So hopefully I still remember it as well as I think I do. It's not. Hopefully it holds up. But I remember liking it a lot. So yeah, still have fun.
Well, unfortunately, we may not get to it because I have a big announcement.
Shut up.
You're leaving the podcast, I heard.
You ready, Shawn? We're leaving. You ready? I'm sorry. Right. You ready, Kev? We're leaving.
We're leaving. All right, sexy Xies, join us next week. In the meantime, you can find me on my new handle. I'm now going as Shawnee Havoc on all the socials. I just felt like I missed that name, and it's easier. Shawnee Havoc. Yay.
Yay.
How about you, Ray?
And you guys can find me on RYEORIO or find me in the Solving for X comments. Please. Love to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Come
on. I'm KGZ87, KJEEZY87, or the other podcast that we're doing, Words of the Witches, Charmed Magazines. Ta-da.
Thank you for listening. We'll be back next week with Colby.
Woo! Woo! Can't wait to have you, Colby.